Hello, my name is Alex Lewis, and I am interested in participating in the Uncommon Schools Summer Teachers Fellowship. I am currently studying special education and psychology at the College of New Jersey, located in Ewing Township, a suburb of Trenton. And due to my school's close proximity to Trenton, I've had the opportunity to immerse myself in urban education and gain some hands-on experience teaching in inner city schools. The fall semester of my junior year, for practicum, I was placed in a first grade classroom in an elementary school in Trenton, and it was definitely a very different experience for me. Growing up in an ethnically heterogeneous suburb, I had the privilege of going to a well-funded and safe school, and I was therefore very sheltered and unaware of the educational disparities across the state, yet alone the country. Um, I guess I possessed this luxury of obliviousness, sort of. So, Trenton was a very eye-opening experience for me. I was initially a little nervous at first, as I was with all my practicum experiences, but once I got to know and love the kids, it was just a very rewarding experience. There was this one specific student I'll never forget. He was this really sweet, funny 6-year-old boy who happened to have a learning disability. However, he wasn't really receiving the special services he needed. If I remember correctly, the school was going through some administrative changes, there was construction going on, and this particular school was an at-risk school, so teachers were preoccupied with administering state assessments a lot. And there's a lot going on. So during my time there, I kind of saw how his disability affected him. His teacher wasn't quite sure how to accommodate him, so he would, as a result, receive poor grades. I remember his peers would kind of make fun of him for never finishing the work and falling behind. And I found this predicament this child was in very upsetting. Um, Not only because he was struggling academically and socially, but also because I realized he might not have been facing these struggles had he had the privilege of attending a school with sufficient services. I recall when my brother entered first grade, he shortly received special education just because of the school district he was lucky enough to be in. So realizing these societal inequalities throughout my semester in Trenton caused me to feel angry yet compelled to do something. So after a couple of weeks, I asked my cooperating teacher if she would let me modify some of the students' work to try to get his grades up. She agreed, and I actually met with some of my special education professors to assist me in adapting the students' work so he could actually learn and succeed more in the classroom. And by the end of the semester, I saw the student had grown so much. He was getting better grades, he was finishing his work on time, his teacher started to adapt his work based on some of the models I provided for her, and it was just a really rewarding experience to see my work have such a huge positive impact on a student's life. And luckily now this student is receiving special services in his second grade classroom. I actually volunteer at an aftercare program at that school on Monday and Thursday afternoon. So I'm lucky enough to occasionally see him and watch him grow. So, even though it was a very challenging process at times, it was most definitely worth it in the end, and I'm so grateful for this urban education experience because it really made me want to fight these disparities throughout the duration of my career and make a difference in the lives of children who might not have this unearned privilege of obtaining an adequate form of a basic human right.